Hey, what's up guys? Ian here. I realized that this week there is the Heroic Cache Weekly. I think I mentioned it in my video, but while I was doing it, I thought, maybe I'll wait, save them all up and open them all for a little dopamine hit and for you guys to live vicariously through my RNG. So here we are. Well, actually, we'll save my mage for last. We'll go in the same order we always do. So let's see here. I got it on all of my characters finally. It's Sunday, so it took a little bit. I did 4 11s or higher for my vault. Kind of like a 2-for-1. I get the 4 for my double vault slot, 11 plus 11 level, so it's a decent item level in the vault slots, and then also 4 of them coincidentally finishes this quest. So I'm basically looking for anything, honestly, because a 428 is probably going to be an upgrade on all of my characters, except for maybe a few slots here or there. But with the catalyst coming out, it could be, potentially a catalyst item next week. So without further ado, let's get started here. We got 6 characters, 6 little caches real quick, short video. Okay, some big pants. Okay, yeah, big upgrade. And pants are a catalyst item, so that's nice. Let's just sell those. Let me just buy my pant enchant real quick so I don't forget, and then I'll just leave it in the mail. Right, isn't it this? Fierce, is it? Yeah, fierce armor kit. Okay, so I'll take that, like a 30 item level upgrade, and catalyzable next week. So that's good. So far so good. 1 out of 6, so far so good. I guess my 2 tanks are next in line. This week was pretty easy, if this video gets uploaded at a decent time. This is a very good week. It's basically, if you're under a 14, it's just volcanic, which is, it's barely even an fix. It's just little volcanoes in range that kind of just knock you up for a sec. Even if you stand in them, nothing really happens. You don't die, you don't take a ton of damage. It's just a little annoying, but so yeah, let me just double check, triple check that I am. Yeah, prot. I think there's good tank stuff. Plus there's a chance of shield, so we'll keep tank spec. Oh, this is exactly what I wanted. Holy shit. Actually, let me check what did my trinket do? Yeah, that trinket does a lot, especially on tyrannical. That trinket does a lot. So I might actually change out this one. Oh yeah, and this one's also on use. I don't want double on use. That could be annoying. But yeah, this one's pretty cool. This one, I know I'm a warrior and I have charge, but basically gives me an extra charge, and it does a ton of damage, so it's like a nice snap threat on the pull. So that's good. I'll take that for sure. I'll keep this just in case, for who knows what. Throw it in my bank or something. But that is huge pull right there. That is literally exactly what I wanted. You might not believe me, but it is. I don't like to say what I want, because I do believe in jinxing. I've been cursed by many jinxes in my time, so I don't like to jinx myself. I died to jinx in Pokemon Red a lot. I don't like to jinx myself. I was more of a Mr. Mime kind of guy. Not a big fan of the jinx. Let's see what the druid could pull out. If I could, well, okay, I don't want to jinx it. Don't want to jinx it. But I think we all know what I want. I think we all know what I want. Maybe a strong version of something, a stronger upgrade of something. Would be cool. Okay. Nice, just passive stat trinket. I think I have to go like activate it though, right? Yeah, I have to go like swear to a dragonflight to change whatever stat that is. But that's good. It's very good. Probably better than this. I think I would lose. Let's see, 743. Whoa, holy shit, 60k. So I actually do lose quite a bit of health. Holy shit. But it's still, I think it's still better. Or I could get rid of this thing. I mentioned in another video, it actually does pretty good damage. I don't know if this dungeon is a good example. Not really, but 3% damage. From this little like beam that shoots out in front of you. So I mean, it's not a bad trinket. But I think this is probably much better, obviously, because again, it's one of those things like, do you want a little bit of damage like kind of on command and then like less damage when it's, you know, on cooldown, or do you kind of just want a bunch of passive stats for the whole dungeon at all times? So kind of just depends on your wants and needs and playstyle and all that stuff. So I'm definitely going to equip this. It's just a matter of which one I replace, because 60k health is a good amount of health. It's 8% of my health. So I mean, 8% health that's a good bit. It's a good bit, especially when stuff does flat damage. Health is always a very good stat. So we'll see which one I replace. So yeah, the tank's pretty lucky. Rogue got a good catalyst piece. Let's go on to the healers. There is a very good heal trinket in this raid. There's a very good heal trinket. Although it would be like a... Sorry, I had some trash on my desk. It would be like a 1 in 50 chance, a 1 in like 60 chance, because there's trinkets, there's all this gear for transmog. So there's 26 pieces of transmog, but then there's also rings, necklaces, trinkets. So probably at least 40 pieces of gear possible. So we'll say 1 in 40 chance to get a potentially really good heal trinket. And I am a heal spec, yes. Ring, okay, crit haste. Crit haste ring is pretty good. Pretty good ring. I'll probably replace the haste reverse. Or maybe even my onyx amulet. I'll have to look. I think my onyx amulet still does a ton of healing. It still does. Holy shit. Oh, overheal. Still does 7.6, 6.6, so we'll call that 14. 14.4. Well, it still does 18% of my healing. Holy shit. I don't know if 5% crit and 2% haste might equal 18% more throughput. I'm not sure. Probably not, because 18% is a shit ton. But I think it would definitely outweigh this little bit of verse. This 2% verse. So I would probably replace that ring for now, at least until I get this one like further upgraded. Maybe if both my rings were 437, I could replace the onyx amulet. I'm not sure. I'll have to, again, do a little bit of research on that, but I think this is still a good pull, because I think also when you get a higher item level item, I think now upgrading this is going to be discounted, because this is now my highest. I think that's how it works. I think as long as you get a higher item level, it's discounted. I don't think you have to actually do the upgrades to earn the discount. I think as long as it's a higher item level, regardless of how it was acquired. But I will check after this video and report back in my weekly vault, which again, stay tuned. It's going to be pretty good vault week, because again, I'm going to have at least 2 choices on every character, and I did do LFR on a couple. I'll probably do LFR on a couple more after I open these caches, because I am going for specific items. So the idea is, like, my warrior did want that trinket, so I didn't do LFR yet. On the off chance I got it in the cache, then it would be redundant to do the LFR. But since my monk just now did not get the heal trinket, I will likely do a quick LFR wing and then have an LFR slot in addition on Tuesday, just for a chance at that really good trinket. Kind of same with this guy. We'll see what comes out of this box, and I may or may not have to do LFR on him tonight or tomorrow. Let's bag preservation. Girdle. Oh no, it's where I have a crafted piece. No. And the stats are pretty shit. Okay. So, that sucks. I might keep it, I guess, in case I want to, like, I don't know, in case I want to take this off, I guess, and then have it switch my embellishment to something else. So I guess it's not completely useless. Like, it's a nice backup if I need to switch around embellishments, but it's pretty shit. Pretty shit. Maybe it's good for Devastation. I haven't really played Devastation this season, so I'm not too sure, but hey, 1 out of 5 so far is not terrible luck. This is the one. This is the one. The character I actually enjoy playing. The character I consider my main. Is he gonna get a usable piece of gear, or is he gonna get a piece of garbage? Let's find out. This week on Dragon Ball Z. I think this is an upgrade, and this, is it gonna like fuck up? Because I don't want to risk losing this piece to the nether and having to wait 2 hours for it to come in the mail, or having to open a potential ticket. So we'll just sell that shovel and I guess buy it right back. Okay, so my mage did do an LFR because I am after a trinket. You know, if R and Jesus is listening, I am after a trinket. Oh, bracers. Direct upgrade bracers. I guess I can just slap those on. There's no mastery for when I go fire, but... And I think a lot of people have been crafting bracers, because there's like that... it's like a tinker bracer. It's the bracer slot for every character. You can have it so it's crafted and it's only 1 stat. So like if haste is like your best stat by far, you can have your bracer just be haste, and it's like a shit ton of haste, and it's crafted, so it's guaranteed to be, you know, 437 or 4 whatever the next level is, like 444, right? 447, 444. So a lot of people are doing that, but I guess this lets me delay that. So I mean, hey, direct upgrade over this piece I was holding, so I can get rid of that. And it's a decent item level upgrade over this, although I lose a socket, but you know, you can get more sockets. Not the end of the world. So not terrible. We'll say it's an average pull. Again, I'll buy the thing now so I don't forget. And I think for a mage, you can kind of do as you please. What's my move speed here? I don't have any move speed. Do I want move speed? Do I want a little bit of leech? The leech is so small, it's not really going to hardly heal at all. I'll probably go avoidance, honestly, just to help reduce my damage taken overall in a dungeon. Although move speed is nice. What is my move speed? I have a tracker here. Yeah, I'm only at default. So maybe speed would be nice a little. I think it's like 4% is what it translates to, or 3%. Which is, you know, not a ton, but it adds up. It's the difference sometimes between, you know, just being on the very edge of a, no, not that, being on the very edge of something. Like if you're right here and you're like, oh shit, if I had 2% more move speed, maybe I'd be right here. You know, or I'm right here and maybe I would have been right here or right here. So it can, you know, obviously it's something that marginal is only going to come in handy in extremely rare cases, but it is what it is. And again, like I said, this was just going to be a quick little video, so got some good stuff. That trinket was amazing on my warrior, so that's awesome. My brother did it on one character. My brother did it on one character, and he got, from his only thing, he got the motherfucking Beacon from Beyond, and it's heroic. So my brother used up all of his Dragonflight Season 2 luck last night. But it's worth it, because he's gonna freaking pump in these dungeons now. We used it, just in case you're curious how much this, because it says it scales based on targets hit. So we went to the target dummies. He started off with a Sunfire to make sure all 5 target dummies were in combat with him. He used the trinket and it did 874k damage. No cooldowns. He didn't use like Celestial Alignment or anything, or he didn't have any potions or any flasks or anything on like that. It's just base damage, 874k. 874,000 damage by hitting a button instant. You just literally hit the button, you do almost 1 million damage. It's crazy. And Mastery is really good for Boomkin, and it's only on a 2.5 minute cooldown. It's not even a 3 minute, 2.5 minute cooldown. So it is insane. Almost 1 million damage on a 2.5 minute cooldown, with no charge up, no real thought behind it. You just see a pack, you just hit the button, boom. It's crazy. It's crazy. So maybe I'll get one of these one day, or I'll probably, at least on maybe a couple characters, I guess I would try when this comes out in LFR. I think this comes out the following week. I don't think this comes out Tuesday, because these just came out this week. So Sarkareth comes out the following week, 10 days from now, the 20th of June. And the Raid Finder version is obviously going to be much weaker, but it's still actually it's not even that much weaker. Holy shit. Sorry, sorry if anybody's still watching. This is me just being a nerd. 478, 367, so about 100k less, which is a little bit less than a quarter, so a little less than a quarter of 874. We'll call it like 650. So even the LFR version, you just literally hit a button every 2 minutes and it's 650k damage. That's insane. The average pug damage, if everyone in your group has this in your pug, the damage of your dungeon is gonna like shoot up like 10%. It's gonna be nuts. Dungeons this season, like 6 weeks from now, when everyone has foresight, everyone has good trinkets, everyone has, the like upgrading their whatever champion track or their worm track, or they're crafted to max level, like 6 weeks from now, people are going to annihilate dungeons. It's going to be insane. It's going to honestly probably be a pretty fun season towards the middle and towards the end of the season. So looking forward to that. And again, sorry, I'm rambling. It's a rainy Sunday afternoon, so I have time to ramble, and I took my medicine a little bit before this. It makes me a little more talkative, so I apologize. But thank you for watching. Thank you for support, as always. I hope you got some good luck in your caches, and if you did not, remember the Catalyst is coming out, so maybe if you sold something or destroyed something, maybe if it was a catalyzable piece, consider item restoring it, just so you have it. But yeah, very good week. Also, if you haven't done these quests yet, It's literally just tyrannical and volcanic until you get to the higher keys, and then I think it's still super easy. It's just tyrannical, volcanic, and sanguine. Okay, I don't have it on this key, but yeah, it's just volcanic and sanguine, which is still pretty easy. Sanguine might be a little more tricky, but that's only on the higher keys, and if you're doing higher keys, I have faith you can deal with a little tricky. So again, thank you, and I will see you guys in 2 days when I open a bunch of vaults. Thanks.